tell me about yourself.
Myself, Neville Monteiro, graduated from St. Joseph Engineering College, Mangalore, India, with mechanical as my main stream. Presently pursuing Masters in Mechanical Engineering in the University of Wollongong. I was born and brought up back in India, where I resided along with my parents and my younger sibling. I completed my entire studies up to my graduation in India itself. I had also worked part time for about 6 months in an electrical based firm as a warehouse assistant, where my job was to look after the logistics, transportation, and all those things. In my free time, I watch movies, I play cricket, I watch cricket, and I play football and watch football.
Okay. Can you please describe a time when you have used your technical competence to solve a problem which resulted in a positive or productive outcome?
During my undergraduate studies, we had the task of completing a project, and we were divided into various groups or teams, and each group or team had 2 to 3 members. We had to design on a project, come up with the idea, and submit the project so that we clear the subject. So, in according to it, we formed a group of three people. We decided on our ideas, and finally came up idea where we would produce hydrogen gas by the electrolysis process, store the gas, use it efficiently to run a 100 cc 4-stroke ICE engine. So after the first few meetings and all, we came up with the idea and we started working on it. It was basically the electrolysis process made use of the potassium hydroxide and water, produce the produce HHO gas or oxyhydroxide gas. It was stored using a buffer. Then the gas which was stored was given as an inlet to the engine, and the engine ran successfully. The major outcome or the major advantage of this project was the exhaust gases which come out of the engine are harmless, as in the sense there are no pollutants of the product. So we received very good appreciation for our project from our department and the faculty, and also our project was exhibited during the exhibition in the college. So in this way, I could use my technical capacity or technical skills to solve this project. So yeah.
Okay. This position requires you to work in a small team with people from diverse backgrounds. Can you describe a time where you have worked in a team effectively?
The Indian Catholic Youth Movement, or ICYM, uh, held its uh, annual Jubilee celebration last year. That was in Bangalore. So they had organized a 10-day camp or a 10-day meet through the delegates throughout the world. So youths from throughout the world had participated, and there were youths, more than 500 youths in it. So I was selected to represent my parish or my council in it, along with three other people from my parish. So initially we all met together and the program started. We all were introduced to each other. We all were divided into groups. Based on the groups, we had various tasks, we had various games, we had various quizzes and all. We were marked accordingly. So initially it was hard to know everyone, but as the days progressed, it was good. We cope up with each other and we came to know each other as very well. So we participated in all the quizzes, all the events, and all the activities. We backed up many prizes also. So as the days went on, we came to know each other very well and coped up very well as a group. So we received also many prizes and all. So in this way, my ability to work as a team player helped me to mix up people with various diversities and various backgrounds which were held over here.
Okay. See, our company is known for managing multiple projects, resolving a diverse range of problems. Can you give us an example of when you've worked to make a process or a situation better or more efficient? What did you do and what was the outcome?
When I was working as a when I was working part time in India as a warehouse assistant, the warehouse in which I was working was very messy and shabby. The laborers or workers were taking too much of time to find where an item or where a product was. It was basically a warehouse where all the goods and all the equipment used for electrical requirements were kept, like the spanners, the pipes, and all the fittings. But nothing was arranged as so that every day the worker, if they would want something, they would have to look for it which would take a lot of time and also a lot of energy. So I made use of my knowledge which I had inculcated during my undergraduate studies, that is the use of the Kaizen process. Kaizen process is something where you mark each and every item, arrange it accordingly to all the sizes and all. So basically, if you do a separate section for pipes, you do a separate section for spanners, you do a separate section of wires. Even in those cases, you arrange the various pipes and spanner according to the sizes and in order. The larger diameter pipe will be at the top, followed by the smaller, and as it goes on, so everything will be arranged in a perfect way. Also, I uh, saw that such a way that a list of things were provided where each thing will be in itself. So overall, this reduced a lot of time. The workers could easily go through a chart which was put up and could figure out which thing was in which cupboard or which thing was in which store, and they could save a lot of time and save a lot of energy which they were wasting previously by just looking around things here and there.
Okay. That's all the questions for now. But do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, I would know to know the long-term goals and strategies of the company, and also where would be your company in the next 5 years.